All right. Settle in, folks. Today we're talking about something real important, taking care of our minds, our hearts, our souls. We live in a world that's always moving, always demanding our attention. It's easy to get caught up in the current, to forget about the most important person in all this, ourselves. So, let's dive into 10 self-care tips that can help us reconnect with ourselves, find some peace in the chaos, and live a life that feels authentic and true. Let's get going. Now, mindfulness, it ain't about emptying your mind, alright? It's about being present, right here, right now. It's about noticing the world around you, the feel of the breeze on your skin, the sound of the leaves rustling without judgment. See, our minds, they're like puppies sometimes, running all over the place, chasing every thought. Mindfulness, it's like training that puppy, gently bringing it back to the present moment. Start small. Take a few deep breaths, feel the air fill in your lungs, then leave in your body. Or try a mindful walk. Don't focus on the destination, just feel your feet on the ground, notice the sights and sounds around you. It might feel strange at first, but stick with it. Mindfulness, it's like a muscle, the more you use it, the stronger it gets. And the benefits, well, they're worth it. Less stress, better sleep, a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you. It's about finding those pockets of stillness in the everyday chaos. So, slow down, breathe, and just be present. All right. We live in a world that's always telling us we need more. But gratitude, it's about appreciating what we already have, about finding the good in the everyday. It's easy to get caught up in the negative, to focus on what's missing. But when we shift our perspective, when we start counting our blessings, something amazing happens. We start to see the world differently. A simple way to cultivate gratitude is to keep a journal. Every day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. It could be something big, like a new job or a healthy family, or something small, like a good cup of coffee or a sunny day. The more you focus on the good, the more good you'll start to see. It's like training your mind to seek out the positive, to find the silver lining. And trust me, when you start looking for them, you'll be surprised at how much there is to be grateful for. Now, we all know sleep is important. But in today's world, it's often the first thing we sacrifice. We stay up late, scrolling through our phones, working long hours, thinking we can just catch up on the weekends. But here's the thing. When we don't get enough sleep, we're not just tired, we're robbing ourselves of our full potential. Our minds get foggy, our emotions are all over the place, and we're more likely to make bad decisions. Think of sleep like hitting the reset button on your system. It's when our bodies and minds repair themselves, recharge, and get ready for the day ahead. So how do we prioritize sleep? It's about establishing a routine and sticking to it as much as possible. Go to bed and wake up around the same time each day, even on weekends, to regulate your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Take a warm bath, read a book, listen to some calming music. Remember, sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Now, I ain't talking about becoming a bodybuilder here. I'm talking about moving your body in ways that feel good, that get your blood pumping and your endorphins flowing. Exercise. It ain't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. It's about clearing your head, releasing stress, and boosting your mood. Find something you enjoy. It could be anything. Walking, running, dancing, swimming, hiking, biking. The key is to find something that you look forward to, something that doesn't feel like a chore. And you don't have to go all out all at once. Start small. Take a walk around the block, put on some music, and dance in your living room. Do some stretches while you're watching TV. The important thing is to make it a habit, to incorporate movement into your daily routine. Your mind and body will thank you for it. So get out there and move your body, feel the rhythm, and enjoy the ride. Listen up, folks. This one's crucial. Boundaries. They're not about shutting people out. They're about protecting your energy, your time, and your well-being. We all have a finite amount of energy, and it's important to be mindful of where we're directing it. When we say yes to everything and everyone, we end up spreading ourselves too thin. And that's a recipe for burnout. Setting boundaries is about learning to say no to the things that drain you, so you can say yes to the things that light you up. It's about protecting your peace, your sanity, your right to say enough is enough. Start by identifying the areas of your life where you feel drained or taken advantage of. Is it work, relationships, social obligations? Once you know where you need to set some boundaries, start small. Learn to say no to requests that you don't have the time or energy for. Remember, you deserve to be treated with respect, and that includes respecting your own needs and limits. We're social creatures, we humans. We crave connection, belonging, the comfort of knowing we're not alone in this crazy thing called life. In a world that's increasingly digital, it's easy to let our relationships fall by the wayside. We get caught up in our own lives, our own problems, and forget to reach out to the people who matter most. But here's the thing. Strong relationships, they're crucial for our mental and emotional well-being. They provide us with support, love, and a sense of belonging. So make an effort to nurture your relationships. Spend time with loved ones, call a friend, schedule a video chat with family members who live far away. Even small interactions can make a big difference. Remember, connection is a two-way street. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Our phones, these devices, they're a double-edged sword. They connect us, inform us, entertain us. But they can also be incredibly addictive, disrupting our sleep, draining our energy, and disproving us from the present moment. We get caught up in the endless scroll, the constant notifications, the fear of missing out. And before we know it, hours have gone by and we haven't even looked up from our screens. Setting limits on our screen time, it's not about demonizing technology. It's about taking back control of our time and attention. It's about being more intentional with how we use these devices, so they don't end up using us. Start by becoming aware of your screen time. Most smartphones have built-in features that track how much time you're spending on different apps. Once you know where your time is going, you can start setting some limits. Designate certain times of the day as screen-free zones, like meal times, the hour before bed, or first thing in the morning. Remember, your time and attention are precious. We're often our own harshest critics, ain't we? We beat ourselves up over mistakes, dwell on our flaws, and compare ourselves to others. But self-compassion, it's about treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we would offer a loved one. It's about recognizing that we're all human, we all make mistakes, and that's okay. It's about silences that inner critic, that voice that tells us we're not good enough, smart enough, or worthy enough. Next time you find yourself caught in a spiral of self-criticism, take a deep breath and ask yourself, would I talk to a friend this way? If the answer is no, then it's time to show yourself some compassion. Forgive yourself for your mistakes, acknowledge your strengths, and focus on your progress, not your perfection. Remember, you are worthy of love and compassion, especially from yourself. When's the last time you did something just for the pure joy of it? Something that made you lose track of time, something that sparked your creativity and ignited your passion. Hobbies, they're not just a way to pass the time, they're an essential part of a well-rounded life. They provide us with a sense of purpose, a creative outlet, and a break from the stresses of daily life. Whether it's painting, writing, playing music, gardening, building things, or learning a new language, there's a hobby out there for everyone. And the best part is, there's no right or wrong way to do it. Don't be afraid to try new things, to step outside of your comfort zone, and to rediscover passions you may have forgotten about. Remember, life is about more than just work and obligations. We are a part of nature, folks. Even if we spend most of our lives in concrete jungles, there's something deep within us that craves the peace, the beauty, the raw, untamed energy of the natural world. Getting out into nature, it's not just about getting some fresh air. It's about reconnecting with something bigger than ourselves. It's about grounding ourselves, finding our center, and remembering the simple pleasures of life. Take a walk in the park, sit by the ocean, hike in the woods, feel the sun on your face, listen to the birds singing, breathe in the fresh air. Let nature work its magic on your soul. Even a few minutes spent in nature can have a profound impact on our well-being. It can reduce stress, improve our mood, boost our creativity, and help us feel more connected to the world around us. So make time for nature, folks. There you have it, folks. 10 self-care tips to help you navigate this crazy, beautiful life. Remember, taking care of yourself ain't selfish, it's essential. It's about tuning in, listening to what you need, and giving yourself permission to rest, recharge, and reconnect. It's about finding the things that bring you joy, that light you up from the inside out, and making them a priority. So go on, get out there, and start taking care of your most valuable asset, you.